clavicle. What's this thing called?
The head.
The head. Large, round. We told you all long bones except one have a head. I'll show you that other one a little later. I told you all have proximal heads except one had a distal head. What bone had a distal head? Ulna. So this is the head is proximal. Make a note the head of the femur is also medial. That's important. This is the medial side of the femur. This is the lateral side of the femur. The head is medial and proximal, which means the head is on the proximal side. This would be a distal head, right? Now it's proximal. Okay, right behind the head is the what?
Neck.
The neck. Good place to have a neck. Right behind the head. Okay, then there are two bumps. There are two bumps on the proximal epiphysis of the femur. A big bump and a little bump. The big bump up here is called the greater trochanter. Greater trochanter, which makes the little bump the lesser trochanter. Next thing you need to do is to determine front from back of this bone. Probably the simplest way is to remember this fossa right here at the bottom. This fossa at the bottom of the femur is called the intercondylar fossa, and it must face posteriorly. That must face posteriorly in the human body. You having a good time there?
Faces posteriorly in the human body. I can listen.
Yeah, but you can't see. Can you see through her head? Okay, whatever makes you happy, whatever. Okay. In the back, this is back, you have an interconnecting section between the greater and lesser trochanter called the intertrochanteric crest. And you'll notice the crest is kind of raised off the bone. Where in the front, there is a flat line that interconnects the two. And this is called the intertrochanteric line. So the line's in the front, the crest's in the back. The crest is raised off the bone, the line is kind of flat on the bone. Okay, running down the back of the shaft, there's a line of bone called the linea aspera. Linea means line, aspera means rough. So this is a rough line that runs down the back of the shaft of the femur. Okay? How do you know it's the back? Well, it's on the same side as the intercondylar fossa. Then at the bottom, you have two condyles. At the bottom of the femur, two condyles, a medial and a lateral condyle. Well, how do you tell the difference? By the head. The head's medial, so this one on the same side must be the medial condyle, the other one must be the lateral condyle. In between the two condyles is the intercondylar fossa in the back. Flip it over, you have the patella surface, where the kneecap or patella articulates. Patella surface is in the front. And then on the sides of the condyles, right here, are the epicondyles. And there's a medial and lateral epicondyle. Well, which is which? Well, the head is medial. This must be the medial epicondyle on the same side, and therefore the other one is the lateral epicondyle.
So would you repeat on condyle and epicondyle?
These are the condyles.
On the back?